Imagine a defendant in a courtroom, confidently denying any wrongdoing despite overwhelming evidence. Her mind isn't just protecting her reputation, it's spinning elaborate excuses to keep her self-image intact. This is no rare drama, it's a slice of our human brain's secret survival kit explained in Mistakes Were Made But Not By Me. How do we all live with ourselves when we screw up? Stay with me, this unraveling will blow your mind. Why do we convince ourselves we're right even when we're clearly wrong? The answer lies deep inside our minds, a tricky, powerful engine called cognitive dissonance. Caroll Tavris and Elliot Aronson recount the story of a defendant, her finger poised over the lie detector in a Los Angeles courtroom. Despite colorful facts proving her guilt, she denies everything. This isn't just stubbornness, her brain is working overtime to protect her self-worth. She's not a villain, she's a human caught in the cognitive dissonance trap. Cognitive dissonance is like your brain's internal circus tightrope walker, balancing conflicting ideas, the belief I'm good and honest versus the reality I just lied. Instead of tumbling, your mind juggles excuses and distortions to keep the act steady. This mental balancing act explains why we don't just admit mistakes but twist facts until they fit our story. The payoff? Our memories aren't crystal-clear recordings but self-justifying historians. The brain edits past events like a Hollywood script, casting us always as the hero. This explains why two witnesses remember the same event in wildly different ways, each protecting their sense of self and denying inconvenient truths. Next, let's meet Pride and Prejudice, not just the Jane Austen kind, but the mental blinders that warp judgment and relationships in surprising ways. Remember the infamous Alcoa story? Paul O'Neill stepped up as CEO and focused obsessively on worker safety. Skeptics scoffed, but this narrow focus sparked a company-wide revolution and financial success. People justify their actions blind to other evidence, but when a cultural shift happens, admitting mistakes can unlock profound change. Our blind spots work like those magic eye illusions, where the hidden 3D image suddenly pops out if you look just right. Pride and Prejudice create mental illusions, hiding flaws and inflating our virtues. We think we see clearly, but our brains filter out the uncomfortable truths to keep us comfy in our self-made bubbles. The transformation arrives when admitting mistakes rewires our neural pathways. Psychologists show that owning errors activates brain areas linked to learning and empathy. Rather than weakness, this rewiring builds strength, helping us grow and heal relationships instead of destroying them. Now for perhaps the most painful trick of self-justification, how it sneaks into the most intimate bonds, sabotaging love and trust in marriages. Tavris and Aronson share scenes from couples' therapy rooms, where partners replay fights with a twist. Each insists they're the reasonable one, quietly rewriting events to blame the other. This protective rewriting guards their pride but widens emotional chasms, making reconciliation almost impossible. Like emotional armor, self-justification muffles the hard truths that couples need to hear. It's like wearing noise-canceling headphones during a critical conversation. The painful sounds block out, but so does genuine connection. Without dropping the shield, the same arguments circle endlessly, wounds deepen, and love suffers. But here's the sweet surprise. When couples let down their defenses and own up to faults, empathy floods back. Psychologists observe a release of stress and an opening of hearts. Real intimacy blooms not from perfection, but from vulnerability and honest ownership of mistakes. Remember that courtroom scene? She wasn't a monster, just a human hardwired to protect herself. We all spin these justifications, but here's the kicker. Catching yourself mid-spin changes everything. Try it next time you resist admitting you're wrong. Pause, name the dissonance, and watch how your mind slowly clears. That moment, that's freedom. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.